Good morning and welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are at Universal Studios and we are heading to Diagon Alley. It's early park admission, one of the benefits of having your annual pass. So let's go check it out, and then the intention is to go to Islands of Adventure as soon as it opens up an hour from now and try to ride Hagrids. Alright, so if you've never done early park admission, basically what it is the park opens up one selected portion of Harry Potter for either on-site guests or annual pass holders. So one of the benefits of being an annual pass holder is you don't have to stay on site. You can stay at one of the off-site resorts, save yourself a little bit of money, but still get the access to the park. And then basically you're led into Harry Potter world. Today they let us into Diagon Alley, which is really nice, and the weather forecast is calling for some rain later on this afternoon, so you can really take advantage of your time here while the weather's good. Get in early. If you're looking to ride Escape from Gringotts, get in line for that. But the early park admission is a nice little touch to the annual pass. I can feel the heat. I think that's the first flame of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to do the single rider line on Gringotts. I'm gonna have to put you guys away because I can't carry you on there. See you in a bit. This is interesting. I've never done the single rider for Escape from Gringotts. It takes you down this random hallway. It's completely empty. Nobody's here.
Back conditions or abnormal blood pressure, medical sensitivity to fog or strobe effects, recent surgeries, those prone to dizziness or motion sickness.
Alright, so a quick pro and con for riding the single rider queue for Gringotts. Con is you miss the whole entire complete queue line for Gringotts, which is one of the better lines. Probably, if not the best line that Universal has to offer. But pro, you get through it extremely quick. I went straight to the front of the line. Let's just take a little look around Diagon Alley. You can buy yourself your butterbeer there. I might get some in a little bit. You got the Leaky Cauldron. If you're looking to do breakfast or lunch in the park, that's a great place. To the left over here, you have the actual entrance. A bunch of the shops that you see in the movie, as well as the dragon. To the right over here, you have Ollivanders and the Ollivander Experience, which looks like there's a huge line for it. Let's take a look inside of Ollivanders. heard that, but these right here are just the regular ones, and then the ones with the gold label, like the ones you see over there, are the interactive ones, a little bit more expensive, but you could use them around the park. Always a popular place. Super dark down Nocturne Alley, but if you're ever looking to kind of like just cool down and see a cool dark part of the Harry Potter world, this is the spot. Alrighty, now that we've done a little bit of Diagon Alley, I'm going to see if we could get on the Hogwarts Express and head over to see how long the wait for Hagrid is. I'm going to guess it'll take us like at least 2 hours. But regardless, I'm going to do it. Alrighty, here's the entrance to King Cross. In order to utilize the Hogwarts Express, you do have to have either a annual pass to both parks or a park to park ticket. See, it looks like there's a ton of people heading over to Islands of Adventure, and it's probably all for the same reason. Everybody's looking to get in the Hagrid queue. It may have been a mistake not to go straight to Islands of Adventure and get in line, but we shall see. So we're over in Islands of Adventure, and not only has Hagrid's not opened yet, they're planning for it to open at 10, which means it's opening an hour after the park has already opened. The line is ridiculous. I was talking to some of the people in the line already, and they said they've been waiting since 7 o'clock, which is crazy. So I'm gonna try this out, see if I can get in the line and make it on the ride. Cross your fingers for me, pray for me, and hopefully I'm able to let you know if Hagrid's lives up to the hype. Alright, so I was just passing Mythos, theme park duck. And I've seen a couple people come behind Mythos and check out the construction for the new Jurassic Park roller coaster. I know that right over there, where that backhoe or whatever it's called there was some type of like huge pump that went up in the air that was probably drilling like maybe a post into the ground, but it's no longer there. So there has been updates since the last time I saw a construction update for the Jurassic Park roller coaster. Just thought I'd come back here and give you guys a look myself. You also have a pretty cool view of the castle from here, as well as Jurassic Park the ride. Right there is where you see the T-Rex. I just asked one of the cast members, basically no matter what, you have to head all the way to the front of the park in order to get in line for Hagrid's. It doesn't look like the line is backed up all the way to Zeus Landing, but they still make you go all the way to the front. I guess that's where the queue starts, and they have a bunch of like spots where they kind of like cut the queue to allow traffic to continue to flow throughout the park, and then periodically they'll let groups cross over. It's interesting, but obviously this isn't their first rodeo. They know how to do this. They're able to manage a crowd and a line that is very demanding. I hope it's not too long. Hey! This way for the crazy people?
Yeah, 7
right?
hours to go. 7 hours.
7 hours. All right, so the estimated time is 7 hours. If it really ends up being 7 hours, then chances are we're gonna get rained out and we're not gonna be able to ride it. So I'm crossing my fingers. As you can see, you know, I asked them this way for the crazy people, because if you call me crazy for getting in a 7-hour line, or anybody else getting in a 7-hour line, I call you absolutely right. A 7-hour line is ridiculous. I probably should have planned a little bit better and been here a little bit earlier, even if they didn't have early admission, but it is what it is. I'm gonna attempt my best. I am a single rider, so hopefully when I get to the front of the queue, that helps out a little bit, but who knows? We'll see. While we're walking down the queue, we could at least enjoy some of the scenery. You got the Incredible Hulk coaster right there, which is actually a pretty cool angle from here. Marvel Island and the lagoon. All right, so at least the line doesn't seem to be backed up all the way back here, but I know that the line basically starts to halt right when you're getting into the entrance of the Lost Continent. Right in front of Mythos is where it starts to be backed up. Another look at Jurassic Park construction, but from a little further out. I was over here earlier today when I was showing you guys. It looks like they're taking us through like the back. I'm hoping that we see some Halloween Horror Nights construction. Cool. The line goes through the Adventures of Sinbad. We got through. I'm in the actual queue. It looks like they're just testing. And of course it stops.
Good work. We've got more students arriving. Do you mind telling them the rules, would you?
Yes, right. Today's lesson involves magic motorbikes. I should warn you that they can move quickly and suddenly into this.
¿Viste qué cool?
All right, so that was roughly a 4-hour wait. They're coming up right behind me. And 4 hours, well worth it. That ride is dope. I love that ride 100%. If I can, I'm gonna try to ride it in the nighttime again, because I keep hearing that it's different depending on the time of day that you ride it. But the track is amazing. It's extremely smooth. There's a really cool part at the end, and it goes extremely fast. So highly recommend. If you're not looking to wait, just wait up till maybe like September-ish. The wait time should slow down a bit, and they should have also the speed pass open, but the ride is well worth it. And now it looks like they're going a lot sooner, so the rain has stopped, and I'm gonna try to ride it again. Alrighty guys, so my camera did die. That's why you probably see me with different clothes, but it is the same day. We finished off with talking about Hagrids right after I got off the ride. I've had time to think about it, and the ride was amazing. 4-hour wait is a long wait, but well worth it at the end. I'm just gonna close this one out. I came back to the park, got to ride a couple of rides, got to do the Harry Potter nighttime light show. Tomorrow's the last day at the park. I'm gonna try to see if I can ride Hagrid just one more time and maybe get some additional content for you guys. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?
最高的那个是在那边，最高的那个在上面。现在腿还是软了呢。又来一个。他们全张着手。